And now for the theme tune. Forget about a theme tune!
Welcome to the Mom 8 Queens podcast, where the rulers you either love or hate, and each week we'll be setting the world to rights. Then, from a randomly generated word, we'll be finding strange stories to tell each other, almost having a giggle and not needing alcohol to bring our special brand of madness directly to your ears. Full disclaimer, there will be not safe for work content and probably a strong view or two expressed. So settle in and enjoy the car crashing into a dumpster fire that is Sam and Laura. Alright, mate!
Alright, mate. I don't know what that was. Oh, you got the shoulders going.
Shoulders going. Got the shoulders going. How you doing?
Good.
How's your week been?
I've got a chaser in my mouth. I'm not happy about that. I'll tell you that for nothing.
That's because she's been licking a dog. She's been grooming him like a cat.
Yeah. How do you groom your pets? You've got guinea pigs. You could just...
Like a corn on the cob.
Yeah. Like a furry typewriter. No, it's because his fucking hairs get everywhere. You asked me how my week's been. And I have an answer for you. I have an answer. Do I have an answer? Yes, I have an answer. Am I stalling while I think of my answer? I think it's been fine, good, enjoyable. It happened. There was definitely Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday in it. We're currently on Sunday. Today's been good. Yesterday was sucked a bit, actually, Kendrick. But other than that...
To be fair...
Oh, here we go.
I was at my mum's.
Right.
And then I was...
So, I send Kendrick an Instagram message in the morning. All right, babes, how you doing? Yeah, I'm good. Oh, you know, all that normal lovely stuff. And then I'm like, I'm gonna be on boot camp today. You gonna be on boot camp? And then she ignores me for about 45 minutes. So I send her a video of me crying and saying, why are you ignoring me? Because I'm a needy bitch. And she's like, I'm not ignoring you. I'm at my mum's. And I was like, oh, I see. Thanks for mentioning that little fucking detail. And she's like, I'll be on later. I'll be on boot camp later. So I'm on there all day, doing the most, doing my work, getting the words in. And I'm like, it's getting on a bit. So I message her again. Oi, Kendrick, where you at? She's like, I've only been home for an hour. I'm sorry, what? She'd been home a fucking hour and nay a peep, nay a word from her. We're all doing our tea. And then the next message, oh, I'm just going to stay on the sofa to the right. I didn't see her. She lied to me.
To be fair, at the time when I said I was going to come on boot camp later, I was going to come on boot camp later. And then I didn't get back till...
But you never mentioned that you're going to your mum's. You never mentioned that you'd been back an hour. You never mentioned that you changed your mind. You were just like, fuck her.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Basically, I recorded...
Which quite frankly is rude.
What I did is I shat in my hand and rubbed it in her face.
Basically. Anyway, that's enough of me. How was your week?
Mailed it to her. That seriously all you can remember from the week is that you had... Yesterday you were lonely. So lonely.
Well, Friday was traumatic. No, it was Thursday that was traumatic. Oh my God. What was Friday? Boring.
Whoa, didn't we Skype or something on Friday?
I don't know, mate. Like,
I don't know. I was only asking just in case you had something nice that you'd forgotten to mention. Not. Fuck yeah. My week was.
I did literally try to move it on, but you brought it back. That's on you, babe.
My week was good. My week was very good. I released my book on Wednesday.
All right, like the past fucking how many times? No, I'm joking. Sorry.
I released my book on Thursday, and no, not Thursday. Sorry, Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday I released my book, and the love and support I got after releasing my book was a little bit overwhelming. And you, my beautiful, beautiful friend and co-host and amazing person, had posted so much stuff before anyone else, and it was amazing to wake up to, and it was wonderful. And yeah, I was a bit quiet on Wednesday, and I did have to put on my Instagram, look, if I'm quiet and I'm not replying to you, I'm not ignoring anyone, I am a little bit overwhelmed.
I've got your money now.
You were the only person I was replying to. I was like, I'm a little bit overwhelmed right now.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, you say that you were really grateful. You still left me alone yesterday. But it's fine.
I sent you a picture of my mum's dog. What more do you want?
Your mum's dog is cute. I'll give you that. I thought we were in a codependent relationship. It just turns out I'm just really fucking dependent. You were fine.
Let's do something positive afterwards. So what did you not enjoy this week?
I had a particularly unpleasant experience on, I keep going to say Friday because that's the day I normally drop my son off. On Thursday, the train I was on got cancelled. So all trains coming my way were cancelled. So then I had to get off the train, go to the bus stop. But then the bus that I was waiting for was like basically seriously delayed, not running, no idea what was going on. And then there was this really creepy guy that just basically got all up in my space, which would have been inappropriate normally, let alone, you know, during fucking, yeah. And he got like really close to me and kept bending down to stroke Chase, and then every time he did that he would like stroke my leg as he went down and back up again, and I moved and he moved, and it was not great, and it properly triggered some CPTSD stuff. And so Thursday night was just me basically in the corner here ugly crying once I got back.
I don't believe that. I don't believe you could ever ugly cry.
Oh, mate. But it was when his mate turned up, because his mate was like, I don't know if he was drunk. I think he was drunk. He stank of like stale lager. And it was just me and Chase at the bus stop until like those two. And I just like, I was sitting at a corner because I don't like the idea of people being able to get up from behind me. Yeah. I was suddenly very aware, you know, things can change.
It makes me so angry because it is one of those things where somebody can brush it off as being something that it wasn't, when it's clear exactly what it was, and it's clear to anyone who's been in that situation before exactly what it was.
Yeah.
But to someone who's not been in that situation before, it's like, oh, maybe he just did it on accident, and it's like, he definitely fucking didn't.
Every time.
Like, he definitely fucking didn't. And then like, this is what the whole fucking new women's movement is about. Like, we cannot go anywhere without being on our guard all the fucking time.
Mm-hmm. And so in the end, I got an Uber home because I was like, I am not in a safe place.
Yeah.
So, and I was fortunate enough. I was texting a friend at the time when all of this was happening, and they rang me, so I was on the phone while I was waiting for the Uber. And then literally, like, I started to shake once I got in the car. And then when I got home, that was it. Just all of the, because your brain, particularly like if you've got anxiety or intrusive thoughts or anything like that, your brain is like, this could have happened, this could have happened, this. It's not helpful, but it's also like not controllable. And so, yeah. But anyway, let's move on from Iron Bru Predator.
Iron Bru Predator.
I should probably mention that he had a like a tinny size
of Iron Bru.
Otherwise, that's so random. What's something you disliked, babes?
Yeah, formatting is a bitch. So when I released the book, the ebook, fine, piss easy, easy breezer. Paperback, on the other hand, has been a fucking bitch. Even with downloading the cover, you can download templates for the covers, and then you do your cover on them. And what are you laughing at?
Just because I've been in the virtual room while you're doing this, and I can I'm having a sense memory, and it's making me laugh. I'm gonna put my fist through this screen in a minute.
So ebook, fine, done, sorted. Paperback, right? I have had 2 copies now. Both of them, the cover is just slightly off.
God, so irritating.
The first one that came, the text was too big in it, so I had to. But it was the first one that I'd done, so I was kind of like, that's fine.
Yeah, you expect. I mean, you get a
Yeah.
because you know there's going to be stuff that needs to be changed.
Yeah. The second one that came, the text was too close together, so I've had to change that. So I've ordered another proof copy today. However, fucking Kindle Create is the bane of my life, right? Not only did Kindle Create randomly make a grey background appear, the next thing, I tried to just copy and paste everything off Kindle Create and stick it back in a Word document. Thought it'd be easy breezy. No, because you know what it does? It removes all the fucking formatting, so nothing's in lines. Absolutely nothing is in fucking lines. There's no headers, no lines, no fucking nothing. So I was just like, fuck off. And then I Googled for ages and couldn't find it. And then I found the solution. And the solution was to just go to the top of the page and press the delete button and
start again.
Yeah. I sorted it anyway. I sorted it.
Was start over.
I sorted it out. I think I've sorted the cover out. I've ordered another proof copy. So hopefully when that comes next week, it will be spot on. And then I can sell the paperback and people will be like, Laurie, your paperback's too expensive. And I'll be like, I don't give a fuck, mate. If you don't want to buy the ebook, which is £2.50, if you don't want to buy the ebook, which you can read on your phone, you can read it on a Kindle, you can read it on wherever you want.
Yeah.
And you want to buy the paperback, then you're going to have to pay that for it because that's how much Amazon are charging me to print it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what is something you loved this week?
Okay, what I've really loved this week is jumping back into the transference.
Yes!
Yeah. For the longest time, I needed to shelf it because I'd worked so hard, so intensively on it over Nano and then into December to get it ready that I was like, I can't look at it.
Yeah.
Because the way I did it is not like a normal, healthy way to write a book, I don't think.
No, not really.
Definitely not for someone it's their first time.
Tell them when you'd finished. When you'd officially hit your 50,000 word mark by.
Oh, was it 14 days?
14 days.
Yeah.
14 days into Nano, and this bitch here had already fucking hit 50,000 words.
Yeah. I've said this before, but it's more a case of I'd rather die on the track than lose the race. So it's not something that's particularly admirable. It's just that I am a stubborn bitch.
That's why you've got me to balance you out now, because I'm
I'll
fucking die. I don't care. I'll die on the track. See you later. I'm not fucking running any further. Absolutely not, mate.
I've seen out. I can't even see the finish. Fuck that.
Fuck that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to walk back to the start, and if this is not in a circle and I can't pretend I've crossed the finish line, then you can absolutely go fuck yourself.
Oh God, that's amazing. I love that. But yeah, so it's Nano again, although it's a different type of Nano. It's Camp Nano, which I'd never fucking heard of. I was like, what is this Camp Nano?
It's basically a lot more glitter and rainbows.
Yeah, it's like Nano Light, isn't it? Like, set your own goal. It's easy breezy. All right, well, my goal is to eat fudge every day. I tell you, for one, that is something easily achievable. No, so I've set my goal as just finishing all the edits on it. So it's ready for betas at the end of April. Sorry, gentle viewers, listeners, now that you've why does she no longer look like an extra from Cocoon? It's because Kendrick told me that I was luminescing. So we've sorted the light levels out. But yeah, so I was listening to my novel being read to me by a computer while I was doing some needlepoint. And I was just like, fucking hell, I've written a novel. And it hadn't really sunk in. And then when it finished, I was like, and it doesn't suck. It's not ready. It's not finished. It needs a lot of work and polishing and tweaking and all that kind of stuff, but as it should at this point.
Yeah, it's nobody cracks out a novel and goes, "Oh, it's fucking done that. I'm just going to slap it on." I mean, there are some people that crack out a novel and slap it on Amazon, but those people don't
Yeah.
get
It's
many
still
views.
not done. It's just for sale.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I got really excited about it. And poor Laura today, I spent about 2 hours just being like, I just want to read this one bit to you. And now I'm going to read this bit. And tell me how good I am, Laura. Isn't it good? Don't you like it, Laura?
Not poor Laura at all, because I really enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed. It's not. I said this before. One of the things I really, really love is hearing people talk about the stuff that they're passionate about. You have listened to me wax lyrical about.
Fucking awesome, mate. Silverdeer, did you just forget
stuff.
the name of your own novel?
No, because I was thinking about the untitled one that I've not come up with the title for yet. Yeah, I forgot the name of my own book. That's
impressive. Right, well, tell me, if you will, dear Laura, I was about to start singing There's a Hole in My Bucket then, but I thought better of it. What's something you've fucking loved this week, mate?
I already mentioned the support that I got for releasing my novel.
Yeah.
So I'm going to move on from that. What I will talk about instead that I liked this week is... You can't see him. Mr. McCann. Yeah, so I've enjoyed my dreams this week, not just because Mr. McCann featured in several of them, but also because they've been very vibrant, and I tend to dream in like a full film sequence. So I dream in like, my dreams are normally like a film, like there is a beginning, there is a middle, there is an end, and I've not had a lot of those recently. I've either not been able to remember them, or I've had something else, or whatever. And then, yeah, just this past week, I had loads of dreams that were really, really good. And I was like, yes, fucking yes. Give me more of these, please.
Me more.
And I don't mean that in like a... I don't mean that in a weird way. I don't mean that in a, I had loads of sex dreams and I want more of them. I just mean as in like...
That voice. I had lots of sex dreams and I want more of them. Was incredible.
I had lots of sex dreams and I want more of them.
Mom, bring me more Pop-Tarts.
No, I had various filmic dreams of... not porn, of just with full storylines in them, and it just made me happy because sometimes I have dreams that inspire what I'm gonna write, because I'm like, oh my god, that would make a fucking amazing film, and then I'm like, but you know what, I don't have the budget to make a film, so we're gonna write a novel instead.
I don't have the budget for a film, but I have the budget to tap my fingers on the keys because it costs me nothing.
Exactly. My digits will pour on this thing onto the... No, that sounds... Yeah, no. That got away from me then.
I'm not going to lie, that got away from me.
Not going to lie, that got away from me then.
A little bit.
Right. So, do you know what time it is now?
It is Word of the Week.
Ooh! I like that one.
Thanks, mate. Yeah.
I like that one.
I kept it short. Brevity is the key to... I've ruined it now.
The soul? I don't know.
I've ruined it by like no longer making it brevitatious.
No, because now you've had to explain it like Kevin on The Office when he's like...
Yeah.
Me talk. No.
Yeah. I fucked it, if I'm honest.
So, our word of the week was...
Smell.
Smell. Can you smell me?
Oh. Oh.
So, what did you come up with for the word smell?
Well, when that word came up completely the first time, don't anyone tell me that it didn't.
Definitely came up the first time.
Definitely came up the first time. I had a memory, and I was like, do you know what? the world needs to hear about this because it's a cracking little story. So I'm going to share with you a story from when Miles was younger. Okay. So he would have been like 2, 3. And, you know, I'd go into his room every morning and sing him his little wake up song. And, you know, talk to him and stuff. And like every time I went in his room, I was like, what is that smell? What is that smell? Like rank, rancid smell. Like I had checked that there wasn't a dead mouse in the room. I checked that like he hadn't spilt milk under something. You know when, you know, like it was grim. But like I couldn't put my finger on what the smell was, but it was very gross. And this went on for months. It was driving me nuts, right? So, like, I'd strip everything out of his room, wash it all, like, fucking hoover and scrub the carpet within an inch of its life, like, air out the room, just so much stuff. And I went in.
Oh, wow, I'm excited now.
I went in, right, one morning, and I went to open the window, because one, it stank.
Yeah.
And 2, I think it must have been around sometime because it's quite warm. And I was like, that's so weird. There's like condensation on the window ledge. So like I went and got some kitchen towel and like mopped it up. And I was like, that is not clear water. That has a distinctly yellow tinge to it. And at the same time as I was wiping it, I was noticing that the gloss paint on the window ledge had started to come away. And I was just like, oh no. And I just turned around and I was like, Miles, Baba? And he's like, yes, Mummy? And I was like, I can't believe I'm asking this question. Have you been weeing on the window ledge? And he just goes, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now, what's really, really important for everyone to understand is I live in quite a small house, okay? And Miles's bedroom door is directly opposite the bathroom. Directly. I always keep the hall light on and I always keep the bathroom light on so it's not dark. Right? Well, I did. I turned the whole light off now because he's older, but like it was always on at the time. It like you could hop the distance. Baby. What? No, sweetheart, we don't wee on the window ledge. My brain being like, I cannot believe this conversation is actually happening. And he just looks at me and goes, oh, okay. Here's the thing, right, is that when I say like I've been looking for that smell, I mean I had removed all of his furniture from his room more than once to check the carpet wasn't like damp, to check the radiator wasn't leaking, and the carpet was never ever damp. So like the skill of being able to urinate onto a flat surface and not have it spill over is mind-bending to me. I'm like, what did you do? Did you just like rest your willy on the window ledge and just wee? And he's like, yeah. What? So then I had to obviously like deep clean and then strip all of the gloss paint off and repaint it, obviously. But it's the oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Why? At what point where did he get the idea from?
I don't know. I have so many questions that I was just too far in shock at the time to think of, and now it's too late to ask him. Because I mentioned it like a couple of weeks ago to him, and he was like, well, what are you talking about? And I'm like, when you used to pee on the window ledge, and he looked at me like I was insane. And
I honestly don't know what I thought was coming then, but it was not that.
Why would it be that? Why would anyone go, I know what's happening, the kid's pissing on the window ledge?
Was he doing it in the night? Like, I don't know, because he'd heard like monsters come out of the toilet at night.
I don't know. I cannot stress enough how you weren't expecting it. Imagine being me.
Your fucking reaction is what I was doing the other week when I was like, I don't understand.
I was just like, because what do you say when there was no shame? I mean, because too little for shame. No shame, no apology, no nothing. Just, well, the information that one should not piss on the window ledge has never been presented to me. So if anything, mother, that is on you. Just the okay, cool.
All
like
right.
Registered.
Got it. Going forwards, no more pissing on the window ledge.
Yeah. What did you get for the word smell? I bet it wasn't pissing on a window ledge, was it?
It was nothing as good as that. I did find something though. I found 21 weird and wonderful facts about scents and smell.
Oh.
So I'll tell you some of the best ones that I got.
Yes, please.
I found. Apparently, scientists believe there are 7 main smells. So you know, like there's 5 different tastes, like sweet, sour, salty, bitter, and umami. What the fuck is umami? I'm not Googling it now, but anyway, whatever the fuck umami is. Some scientists believe there are 7 different main smells. So musky, putrid, pungent, camphorous, similar to mothballs, ethereal, floral, and minty. It is thought that all scents are a mixture of these 7 basic ingredients.
And Chase's arsehole, because that is a category of its own, I am telling you.
But I would have thought musky and similar to mothballs is the same thing.
Yeah, same as like putrid and
pungent, right?
Yeah, so cheese, for example, like blue cheese. I fucking love blue cheese. I would definitely describe that as pungent, but not putrid.
Oh, I describe it as putrid. Get away. Speaking of cheese, Julie actually commented.
Yes, she did. I was
on our thing, saying that. What did she say? Her husband told her she
smelled like a farmyard animal. Once.
Yeah,
because I was like,
hold on, I have questions.
What farmyard animal? Like in a good way, or is there a good way?
I mean, there is a good way because hay smells really nice.
Yes, that's true. I don't know. I don't think. I'm not sure if she's replied yet because I only saw it today and I was like,
we need details.
Tell me all things. Yeah. But we'll get back to you on that. And put a heart at the end of it. So I don't know whether the heart was for us or she was like, I love smelling like a animal. I'm not sure.
Little from column A, little from column B.
Yeah.
Apparently, it is possible to smell feelings. Amazingly, our sense of smell is so developed, it has been discovered that we can smell fear, disgust, happiness, and even sexual arousal on other people. A 2012 study found that smell signals exist in our sweat, helping others empathize with us when we're experiencing certain emotions.
Right, babe. You stink. I can smell you from here. What's going on?
It's a sexual arousal.
Okay. Okay.
Fucking hell. That brings a whole new thing to the Gwyneth Paltrow having a candle that smells like a vajuju.
That's I need to know what state the vagina was in. I also need to know what was the process of getting that scent.
Yeah, because it doesn't smell like just any vagina. It smells like her vagina.
Yeah. So you know when like you go into a shop and you get those little bits of paper and you spray the perfume and you're like, like were they just like rubbing them on her?
She dipped it in her.
If you could take samples every day for a month, so we get the full
range. Yeah.
Like, is she in her luteal phase? Is she ovulating? Is she menstruating? Is she just like fully sexually aroused? Do you light that candle and be like, that is an excited vagina?
Now we're on the subject of fannies and smells.
I can't with that word, mate.
Right.
It reminds me
Apparently,
of a teenager, Lynx, and the word fanny. Oh,
apparently, women have a stronger sense of smell than men.
yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
Just thought I'd throw that out there. Anyway, so now we're on the subject of fannies and smell.
Yeah. Mhm.
Right.
Of the full-
Apparently, and I remember this being an actual thing because I remember reading it. There was a tip in like Cosmo or something that was like, when you're out on a date, girls, just slip a cheeky finger in and then just put that behind your ear, on your wrist, and then when your date is there, it will get him aroused and will like you more. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, just forgo perfume and just and then just rub it behind your ear. That's first of all, who discovered this? First of all, who was like, I'm gonna rub my fanny scent behind me?
I need you to pick a new word.
Twat.
Yeah, I can deal with that so much better. Word fanny.
I don't.
Yeah, no, I don't, mate. I
And
don't.
this was in like Cosmo or something. It wasn't like, it's like aimed at a very certain demographic.
Gwyneth Paltrow clearly read that article and was like, I've got a life hack.
Guys, I've got a life hack. You don't need any more to stick your finger inside your own fanny. What you can do is get your date to come over and you can just
mine.
light my foof. That's
Relight me foof.
relight my foof.
Come on. You and then
You'll make your boyfriend sploof.
That is the best rhyming couplet I've ever heard in my fucking life, mate. And I think on that we should maybe move on. I don't think we can top the rhyme of foof and sploof.
No, we can't. Do you know what? I am the sort of person that is curious enough to buy that candle and be like, this doesn't smell like fanny at all. What are you talking about?
Yeah, look at the price tag and then tell me how curious you are.
Is it like hundreds and hundreds of pounds?
Mate, it's from Goop.
Oh, fuck off.
It will be...
No.
Hang on. You get up the run. I'm going to look this up.
I'm going to make a fanny candle if anyone's interested.
Look, you can't just get a candle from the pound shop and manually scent it, Laura.
I can try.
How it works. I can try. Oh!
Go on.
Oh no.
What?
Okay. So there's a couple of candles. There's the this smells like my prenup candle. I'm not quite sure what a prenup smells like, but okay. This smells like my vagina candle, which is $75.
Okay, yeah, I'm not paying that much for it. If it was a $5.
Yeah. And there's also one that this smells like my orgasm candle.
Wait, what?
Yep. Also $75. So we have, that answers my question. There is a vagina at rest and a vagina.
No, I'm sorry. No, the people buying these are like, yeah, I'm gonna smell Gwyneth Paltrow's foof, and no, you're not, mate.
Well,
No.
I mean, you can get a votive candle. Votive, you know, those small ones. This smells like my vagina votive. Only $20.
Absolutely not, mate. Absolutely not.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
There was an article about. I'm trying to find out the origin of this. Vaginal fluids.
I can deal with that so much better than fanny.
Right, vaginal fluids,
Yep.
especially around ovulation, but really anytime you want to feel an extra boost of confidence, can serve as a love potion. Here's why. I'm often asked to confirm or deny the myth that eating an excessive amount of pineapple will make someone taste better during oral sex. My response is, if you think it makes you taste better, then it absolutely works. Similarly, regardless of if vaginal pheromones truly make a person irresistible or not, the fact that you think it does will cause you to act bolder, so it's a placebo. There are no health risks for you. There are no health risks for others unless you suspect you have bacterial vaginosis.
I've got vaginosis! Where? Well, it's obviously in the you'd expect, but it's also on my wrists and behind my ears. And I think my date's got it just all up on his...
It will not. And unless you suspect you have bacterial vaginosis, it will not make you smell bad. I've used this technique countless times in the past 10 years, and I've had mixed results. Sometimes people are flocking to me. Sometimes I don't notice a difference.
Sometimes people are like, why do you smell like you haven't washed your hands?
Why do you smell like you've just been tinkling your own ivories in the bathroom?
Also, there may not be any health risks associated to smearing your own discharge over your skin, but eating an excessive amount of pineapple, it's a very acidic fruit. That could give you some some upset tumminess or diarrhea. I've eaten an excessive amount of pineapple. Do I taste better? Well, I can't tell because you've been on the toilet for the past 6 hours with explosive diarrhea due to the amount of pineapple you consumed. And quite frankly, I'm going nowhere near you for 48 hours.
Also, lads, going to break this myth for you, just in case anyone in college is listening. Frutella will not make your spunk taste like strawberries. Because that was a myth that went round when I was at college. There was, I think, a myth went round, a rumour went round that if you ate loads of Frutella, it would make your spunk taste like Frutella. So all you saw over the next couple of weeks was lads coming into college with like packets and packets of Frutella. First off, it was like, who the fuck is sucking your monkey cock for a start? Nobody.
He's like, I know, but there will be now. Just see me with my Frutella. No.
Yeah, it's not. No, nobody wants it, mate. Put it away.
Just specifically Frutella, not like opal fruits or mawam. No, just specifically Frutella and only the strawberry ones.
Yeah. Also,
strawberry Frutella.
No consideration to like what flavour the person sucking might prefer. Like
to strawberries and dickheads. Fucking hell.
Now we've covered
our bodies in vagina juice.
Now we've covered pissing on windows, vaginal juices as perfume, and spunk that tastes like Frutella.
And orgasm candles.
Yeah. We'll move on to spin the wheel of butt, spin the wheel of butt. I mean, I did it while we were talking, but I spin the wheel of butt.
I could tell because your face lit up.
Yeah, what it is? I've got a lovely crunchy biscuit.
Oh.
I'm gonna say it again in case you missed it. I got a lovely crunchy biscuit. Not my work. That was 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisp. But the word of the week this week is biscuit.
Oh, yes.
There's so many directions we can go in with this.
Yeah.
I have a feeling we're going to get into a fight over what the best biscuit is.
Well, you don't like hobnobs, do you?
No.
Although a humble bourbon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I do like a bourbon.
I also like a malted milk. I mean, I feel like I should keep some of this content for next week when it's actually relevant.
Yeah, we definitely should. Tell us what your favourite biscuit is, listeners.
Yeah.
That's it. That's how I'm ending the podcast this week.
Yeah.
Preferably not a soggy one. Do you know what a soggy biscuit is?
I think it's the same as a sea biscuit.
Is it salty?
Yep.
Yeah. Does the loser have to eat it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the same. I have never once been with a group of girlfriends and been like, do you know what I think would be a really fun game? If
Yeah, but it'd be a lot harder. You have to like get a pipette.
if we all wanked off and then decided.
Wiped it on a digestive, and whoever was last had to eat it.
That seems possibly the rankiest thing we've ever said on the podcast. That is quite possibly the most disgusting thing we've ever said. 1000%. That is.
Oh God.
If it was girls, it'd have to be you had a digestive each and the loser had to eat them all.
I was literally just thinking about the logistics. That's why I was laughing. I was like, oh, you have to buy a pack of them cheap digestives. No one got the budget to be getting me fees for that game.
I can't eat him. You lost. You've got to fucking eat him. You're not having no pieces till you've eaten them.
Diabetic. You should have thought of that. Oh.
Packet of digestives just like, don't rub your fanny on me.
You see a digestive with the face be like, don't rub your fanny on me. Do the outro.
I love the fact this is the thing that has made you completely lose it. Because normally it's me that loses my shit. Okay, I'm on it. Right, next week's word is biscuit. So if you've got any funny stories or things you hate about this word, drop a comment on one of the social media channels. Like we're on Instagram. I think we've got Twitter, but we don't go on it, so don't bother on there. Just Instagram. Just Instagram us. Just tell us your stories. Tell us what your favourite biscuit is. Tell us funny stories about biscuits, especially if they're not appropriate. Please tell us. If you hated the podcast, don't at us because we don't care. But if you loved it, you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube under the Marmite Queens, where you can not only see us and our beautiful visages every week, but you can also see the outtakes that Sam lovingly puts together, where you will occasionally see us losing our shit more than once. So that's it. That's it for this week. Yep. I've been Laura, and I'm available at Better Late the Novel, and this is my beautiful co-host, Sam.
Sam, I'm available on, I was about to say, OnlyFans.
Where she will be doing tricks with a digestive.
I'm at Mistress of None.
Sam is available at Mistress of None, where you can see her poetry and her podcasting and her stories and her blog posts. She's going to start doing some YouTube stuff soon. We've got blog posts. There's literally this bitch's talent is endless.
Aww.
So go and check it out. Then you can find. I'm mostly active on Instagram at Better Late Than Novel. You can also purchase SILVERDEER or read it on Kindle Unlimited as well on Amazon.com. If you search for The Chronicles of SILVERDEER or Laura Kendrick, you will find me.
Yeah, she's on Goodreads too.
Oh yeah, I'm on Goodreads too. So if you do read, give it a review. Leave a review. Even if you think it's shit, leave a review.
Yeah, 1 star. 'Twas shit.
That's all you need to write. This book was bad. That's
bad.
And with that, we are done. Good night. Farewell.
Love you.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of the Marmite Queens, you dumpster fire garbage people. And now for the outro.
You can't
afford a theme tune. Definitely can't afford an outro.